My girlfriend Ashley and I had just moved into our new home in Oregon, USA. It honestly felt unreal, like we finally made it. It was a small suburban house, quiet neighborhood, lots of trees, the kind of place where you expect nothing bad to ever happen. We also had our cat, Luna, who we rescued together last year. So everything felt perfect. Well, almost perfect. The only strange thing was the house next to ours, on the right side. It looked abandoned. From what we could tell, someone had started renovating it but just stopped. Half-finished fence, broken boards, tools still lying around. And because the fence between our backyard and that house was never completed, there was basically nothing separating the two properties. Anyone could just walk through. Behind that abandoned house, there was another property, and from time to time, we noticed a group of guys living there. They looked young, maybe mid to late 20s. Sometimes when we came home, we'd see them casually cutting through the abandoned backyard, using it like a shortcut to the street. At first, we didn't think much of it. Maybe they knew the owner. Maybe they had permission. That's what we told ourselves. Crescent Moon Night 1. On our very first night, Ashley and I were sitting in our backyard, just talking, enjoying the quiet, looking up at the sky. Out of curiosity, I glanced at the house behind us, and that's when I saw him. A man, standing in a dark window, just staring directly at us. No movement, no expression, nothing. The room behind him was pitch black, so all we could really see was his face. Watching, I remember thinking, okay, maybe he's just curious. New neighbors. But after 20, maybe 30 minutes, he was still there, not moving, just staring. That's when we went back inside. Packaged the following days. The next few days felt normal. I'd go to work. Ashley stayed home unpacking. Nothing weird, nothing out of place. Until one night, new moon, the first encounter. We were sitting outside again. It was late, maybe around 10:30 p.m. The neighborhood was quiet, too quiet. Then suddenly, we heard something, wood shifting, like something being lifted. We turned around, and saw 3 men, standing right at the edge of our backyard, just staring at us. They didn't say anything, didn't move, just stood there. I finally broke the silence. You guys good? One of them, the youngest looking one, maybe around 28 or 29, was holding a large duffel bag. He stepped forward slightly, and offered us something. Cleaning supplies, still packaged, but clearly stolen. We declined. I even laughed a little, trying to ease the tension. He smiled, said, "All right," and just like that, they left. But something felt off. They didn't ask permission to be there. They didn't apologize. It felt like they thought they belonged there. Warning, things get worse. After that night, they started coming more often, walking into our backyard like it was nothing, using it to get into the abandoned house, by lifting up parts of the broken fence. Ashley and I are both 20, and yeah, it crossed our minds immediately. They were trying to intimidate us. Oncoming police car, police visit. One afternoon, I was cleaning the living room, when I saw 2 police officers walk past our house, straight into the abandoned property. They lifted the fence, looked around, then left. No explanation. It felt strange, but I ignored it. Receipt: a few days later, the police knocked on our door. They told us the house behind us was now vacant. Those men, they had been kicked out. Complaints from multiple neighbors. Antisocial behavior. We felt relieved. Finally, it was over. Or at least, that's what we thought. Police car light, the break-in attempt. A few days later, I was in the shower, and suddenly, bang, loud noise outside. I rushed out, ran upstairs. Ashley was in the spare bedroom, recording something. "Shoo," she whispered. Then she showed me a man, someone we had never seen before, standing in the empty backyard. He looked up, pointed directly at our bedroom window. Then, he sprinted, full speed, toward our house, tried our door handle, then ran back, jumped the fence, and started banging on all the windows of the empty house. We called the police immediately. They came, watched the footage, took a statement, and left. But we couldn't stop thinking, why did he try our door first? Crescent Moon, the whistling. A few nights later, 2 a.m., we were in bed, and we heard it, whistling, the kind you hear when someone's trying to get your attention. Then, tap, 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 on our window. We froze, checked the cameras, nothing, no footage, no movement, like whoever it was knew exactly where the cameras couldn't see. The missing camera. The next day, we left, stayed at Ashley's mom's place, just to feel safe. When we came back, our doorbell camera was gone, removed, placed on the ground, SD card missing. Someone had been there, and we knew it wasn't random. Fearful face, weeks of fear. 4 weeks. It didn't stop. Whistling, banging, presence outside, but never enough for the police to act. Then one night, everything escalated. Bust in silhouette the man in the mask. We were in bed, watching clips from our indoor camera. Then we checked the live feed, and saw him, a man, standing outside, wearing a black mask, hood up, arms stretched wide, like he was mocking a crucifixion, just staring at our window, head tilted. We couldn't move. He said something, but we couldn't hear it. Then he slowly walked across the street, and stood there, watching us, for 30 minutes. Prohibited no help. We called the police again. They said, he's not breaking any laws. We felt completely helpless. Flashlight the final night. A few nights later, 2 a.m. again. Notification. Camera alert. I woke Ashley up. Someone's here. She checked, and there they were. 2 men, masked, coming from the side of our house. Flashlights shining into our windows. One of them, holding something, a crowbar. We didn't speak, didn't move, just watched, frozen. Candle still ongoing. Even now, it hasn't stopped. Sometimes he stands across the street, pointing, waving, staring. We record everything. We report everything, but nothing changes. And the worst part is, we still don't know, why us. If anything else happens, I'll update, but right now, we're just trying to make it through the night.